Hello. All right. I make these videos every now and then. Mostly it's just for my own entertainment. It's usually stuff that entertains me. So while it may be things that kick up my skirt, might not necessarily be something that you're into. This video is about Magic the Gathering. All right. So hopefully people will who are entertained by Magic will stick around and listen. If not, well, I'll do the best I can. I've been playing Magic for years, and I consider myself to be a pretty good player. Anytime I beat someone, a lot of the reactions like, "Holy God, how did you do that?" And the long story short, it's just you find something that works, and over the years you just streamline it and make it better and better, and it'll hit a certain point where it's just overbearing and people hate playing it. That's how you know you did good. When you've only played a few cards and everyone just starts folding up their hand like, all right, this is over. Like you knocked one out of the park, even if you don't win. That's a personal W right there. So um, part of it is just streamlining your deck over the years. The other part is just experimenting with different things. And you also have to have a strong base. So whenever they come out with new cards that are good, that's when you want to buy, essentially. Um, I bought heavily during the Mirrodin block, which was really strong. And they had a card that got banned, I want to say about a month in, called Skull Clamp. I still catch shit today because I play with Skull Clamp, even though it was banned in a format that it's not in anymore, like 10, 15 years ago. But, long story short, it was a really strong block, and I bought into it. Because of that, I have some really strong decks. Um, now, um, I, as a favor to some of my friends, I tell them, hey, um, when the gameplay is getting really good, like, hey, this is a good set, you want to invest in it, and they usually ignore me, but whatever. Um, so yeah, buying when the set is good is also important. You also want to pay attention to when all the prices take a dip, and they take a dip for a variety of reasons. Um, like I want to say it was like 2017. Basically, the standard format was beating the modern format just because it was just so grossly overpowered, and people started playing other things. So all the prices tanked. Um, so yet again, I was telling people, hey, get out there and buy. It's a great time. Now, of late, it's not really been a power band issue. It's been just customers being unsatisfied, and they are kind of losing faith in the company. Um, Part of it is, I guess, there's a gross amount of misprints and mistakes that are getting out right now. Uh, Even like right now, I could fill a small binder full of misprints and mistake cards that I've collected over the years. It's not that big of a deal. You can play with the cards, no one's gonna bat an eye. It's just if you're a collector, that's not good. They came out with something called Secret Layers, which is basically they hired artists and said, okay, take your favorite cards and do your own artistic thing with them. So they would do that. And it was just their cards that they liked for this, that, or the other reason. And so it might be like $8 worth of cards that they'll sell for like 90 goddamn dollars. Um, so you're paying a premium for the art and the presentation, the boxing, all of that. And I guess some of these secret layers now, the cards in them weren't secured, so they start traveling throughout the box whenever they're shipped. And there's actually been cases of them bent in half when they arrive to whoever purchased them. And if you spend like, I think I've seen like $300 um, uh, secret layers before. If you spend $300 and you have a card that's folded in half, you're gonna be furious. So people are not happy with that. And another thing that has hit, and I suspected they would always do this, but um, I think they do it like this. Um, they're reprinting the reserve list. Not all of it. They're just reprinting alpha. So all the alpha cards are getting reprinted. Um, they're getting reprinted as proxies, essentially. So they have said that they're not legal in Commander, and Commander's kind of the hot shit right now. I think they might be legal in Vintage. I don't know. There's a lot I don't know about what's going on right now. But the rumor is it's $1,000 a pack. I've also heard there's $1,000 a case, but the case only holds 4 goddamn packs. So even if it's $250 a pack, it's too rich for my blood. Um, so I don't know why they would print something like that. It's certainly not targeting me. That's out of my price range. Um, Maybe they're targeting the whales, the people who have all sorts of money and just buy up everything magic. Um, those people, um, I don't understand why you would spend like 6 grand on a case of these cards, because typically you get six boxes in a case, at the chance of getting this new watered down Power 9, when you could just go buy 1 or 2 pieces of power with that money. I don't know. um, so I don't get why they're doing it exactly, but the point is, with all of these mistakes that they're doing that are upsetting the community, um, people are selling their collections. So you might look on Facebook to see people that, like, to hell with this game, I'm just getting out of it. And you might be able to buy an entire collection, and you never know what you're going to get in a collection. Last collection I bought, there was I think I spent like 150 on the collection. There's one card valued at $90. Right now, it's just collecting dust in my binder. I didn't buy it to make money. I bought it because there were cards that I needed out of it. So went ahead and bought that, and I built, I think, a couple decks out of it. But yeah, like you could do that. Um, if the stores are actually turning people down when they're trying to sell their collections, because they're already overstocked on cards, and that means prices are probably going to go down, which means it's a great time to buy if you've been fantasizing over some random card that's always been just a little bit too expensive. Let's say it's a $60 card. Nothing saying it's not going to drop to like 15, $20 now. And I don't know anyone who can't part with $20 once in a great while. Um, you know, there you have it. It's a good time to buy, but I certainly do not understand why they would be making these. Um, and there's other things that's interesting about it, like I guess some of the artists that that made the artwork, for whatever reason, they're not cool with Wizard anymore, so they're like scratching their name out of the artwork and selling it anyway, or running alternative artwork so it's not original. Um, I don't get it. That sounds like future lawsuits to me. Um, but yeah, all those cards that you've always wanted, but were always too expensive, are now available, cheaper, but probably still too expensive. What was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? Oh yeah. if you actually, this is all alpha that they're reprinting. If you actually look at alpha cards, you've got the cards that are amazing and broken beyond belief, and then you've got the crap that's left over. That the only reason it's of any value is because of nostalgia. So if you're buying these cards with the intent on playing, the only reason you would buy is for 12, 15 cards out of what, 150, 300, something like that. Um, Actually, no, more than that because the dual lands are badass. So let's say 40, 50 cards. You got a chance of pulling something. Good luck. But yeah, guys, it's a good time to buy. Get out there. Uh, Try to make something that kicks my ass. I don't know. Have a good one, guys. I'm out of here.